We are back at 5:22 on this Monday. In today's Money Talk, it's a debate most parents will have. Do you give an allowance to your kids? At what age, how much, and what for? Financial professional Mark Goldstein from Smart Money Allowance is here to talk about how to teach your kids good money habits now to help them achieve financial success down the road. And that's a great lesson we can all learn.
Yes.
Thank you so much for being here, as
well,
usual.
It's my pleasure. It's an honor to be with you.
Let's talk, Mark, about allowances. So some parents agree with this, some parents don't. Do you agree as a financial expert?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Short interview.
Right. There you go. Boom. There's your tip.
Can
yes,
I go?
Do it. Right. But really, it comes deeper than that. How much and at what age and all these questions. What are some help for this?
Well, I mean, yes, if you want to teach your child financial responsibility.
Right.
And I believe that they should have to work for it. I mean, that's the real question. Mm-hmm. Okay, yes, I think they should get an allowance. It helps them develop money management skills, which comes in, and there's been studies done. You know, kids that get an allowance do better as far as handling money later on. But the real question is, should they have to work for it?
Right.
Let me ask you something.
Go for it.
Did you get an allowance?
I did get an allowance.
Did you have to work for it?
I did. Lots of yard work.
Yes. And look how you turned out.
Right, there you go.
Spectacular, right? So there you go.
Yeah, sure.
Huh?
We'll say that. But really, you know, and some parents may think it's just something you give your kids. Just hand it over to them at the end of the week, just for being themselves.
Really?
Yeah.
They think that?
Right. And I guess you take it away if they're being bad, but
if you want to raise a spoiled, lazy kid, I think.
Yeah, but working for it, actually doing tasks, doing things, whether it's grades, doing well in school, doing something to earn that money is really the key here. Right.
Yeah, I think that's important. Everybody has to contribute something.
Yeah.
And, you know, so the question is at what age?
Yeah.
Actually, at what age should they...
2.
Oh, really?
They can
if they're
pile
precocious,
it up, right?
maybe.
I'm sure a 2-year-old would be the best
how about this?
saver.
How much? How much? How much? That's the question. There's several rules of thumb. So one of the most common is between 50 cents and $1 per attained age.
Oh, okay.
So people ask, well, which one? Well, you know, and you know, I have people that ask me, should I tithe?
Right.
And I say, yes, you should. How much? Well, the Bible says 10%, so that's a good starting point. And then people will ask me, well, is that 10% of gross income or net after taxes?
That's too
and I say,
right?
well, you know what? If in doubt, go with the higher amount.
Right.
So when you know, 50 cents, $1, go with $1. Right. So a 10-year-old gets $10, not an hour, per week.
Right.
Okay? Now, let me make something clear. If you're 35 years old and you're living in your parents' basement,
right,
you don't get $35 a week for making your bed.
Right.
Okay. So
there's
common sense.
A certain age to start, and there's also a certain age to maybe end.
Well, yeah. You know,
right?
if you've ever gone into a second grade classroom, you know how small the desks are and the chairs? Well, why is that?
They're small people.
Because when you're 18 years old, you're not supposed to fit in them. You move on, right?
I see, right, there you go.
Okay, so.
And part of teaching your kid financial responsibility may help them at that point when it's, okay, all right, time to get on your own.
Time to go.
Time to go work for your money.
That's right. That's right.
Right, okay. And so I know we talked a little bit about age. What age is a good age to start?
7. 6 or 7.
Right, because before then, what do they need? Right?
Well,
what are they spend their money on?
It depends. When they're old enough to count money and understand the concept.
Okay.
54% of 8-year-olds in America are receiving an allowance. So at that point, more than half the country is, you know, these kids 8 years old, they're getting an allowance. I say it depends, but 5 or 6, when they're able to count money, they understand the concept, they're able to make their bed, wash dishes, contribute something, throw out the garbage, water the plants.
Earn that money.
Yeah, wash my car.
Yeah. Okay. Now, I know a lot of parents give advice to their kids on how they should spend that allowance. That's also an opportunity there to teach your kids savings and teach your kids what to spend the money on.
Wow,
I know some parents say, you know, if you want a toy, then you're going to have to buy that on your own. You know, we'll take care of your necessities. What kind of role should parents play in that?
Wow.
Mentoring.
That is loaded. That's a beautiful question. That really is.
Yeah.
Saving. Okay. Here's my formula. Okay. $1 per attained age. So you got a 10-year-old. $10 a week.
Right.
Okay. I set the rules, obviously. So I say, how about this? 3 jars, 3 buckets, 3 piggy banks. I label them. One is spending, one is saving, and one is sharing, charity. And the rules are minimum $1 in savings, $1 in charity, sharing, and that leaves $8 in spending. So there's your $10. Now, my values, how do I get my values across to the child? Well, you know, I believe in saving, I believe in charity, and it's like a 401k concept, right. You know, the matching concept. For every $1 you contribute to sharing or saving, I match the total amount in that bucket or that piggy bank. So, wow. See that?
Okay.
So you start teaching the kids, here, if you want to increase your allowance, let's say from $10 to $14, all you need to do is put 6 in spending, 2 in sharing, 2 in saving. Fantastic. And I'll match it. So now you've got 6, 4, and 4. That's $14. You increased your allowance from 10 to 14. That's a 40% increase. That's great. Isn't that beautiful?
That is beautiful. I love it. We're out of time, but thank you so much. Great advice, great tips, and what a great opportunity. We'll be back after the break. Stay with us.